Hello everyone, welcome back to Mortal Glory. We're doing well. Zathia is getting healthier and healthier each round. She was knocked down to like 8, and she has not had a problem since. Juniper is just... she is savage. She is the savage. She is just ridiculous right now. With the potential to make her even more ridiculous. Grubber and Thorn are good front lines. Just they're good people. Just because they have decent armor. Let's look at the fight lobby here. Fair fight. Don't buff friendly units. I don't know if this includes yourself. But I mean, the only one that does that, I think, is going to be Versatile Shock and Graceful Cut. We can debuff plenty. 20 more blood piles, that's a bit more difficult. Right, this is a bit more... This is going to be a tricky fight, I think. What we got here? Pressure Burst. Knockbacks 5 tiles, it does no damage. So the problem you've got, Arthur, and... Yes, you've got good amount of magic damage and defense, and you've got decent armor as well, to be fair. You don't do anything with magic damage. Everything you do is effects. You have nothing that buffs this, and if you're in melee, you're kind of boned. You, I'm not scared about. You're also all of them are injured. Last time we managed to get a thing that's injured, you don't have much health. You also, you only have this, which is still dangerous, but you don't really have much buffs anywhere else. Bad luck, and extra stat points. These are both worthless. You are not too scary. This is the only scary part about you. But once you're in melee, you're fucked. They're both green. We're going on to we got a blue guy here. Decently healthy, decent armor. You can throw. That's a bit scary because you got quite high in terms of that. Let's look at moves. One move on one move as well. You guys are not scary. 2 moves, yes, bit scarier. Don't want to get too close in range because that will do a lot of damage. We have the health to back it up, especially on Juniper, but it's the -3 armor I'm more concerned about. Again, this is something we can change out the armor. These things we can't change, but this we can. You are the scary one. You get extra stats after thing. You receive... Wow, none of you have good stuff, by the way. Decent armor, very decent thing. You got a lot of good gear here. Increases your crit chance by 20, and you already have high crit. You are actually very scary with that. Magic Dart. Needs a vertical path, but doesn't consume a turn. 3 range is also a bit scary. You can increase it on someone else as well. Again, this fair fight does not apply to them, so it's whatever. Restores health, physical +0, and debuff physical +0. Decent physical, correct. Decent armor. Not much health. The health is what's going to let you down here, and I think we could possibly kill you before you get into melee range. So you have 6 moves, and you're going last. So that's something we need to be careful about. Potentially, with this setup here, we put Juniper first. And why do we do that? We get her into position. It means that as soon as she's moved, Juniper can then act. Oh, unless we go first, actually, in which case... No, because if we go first, it will go Sheeda, then Azathia, and then there. I think we want to put Juniper at the front here. Again, I'm not particularly scared. Mayhaps I should be. We still do have you as well in the back roster. I don't think you're worth bringing into the fold though. You do have 9 armor base actually. I think that's better than, not as good as you. I think it is better than you. What's even better strength, to be honest? Oh, it's the gold that we're keeping you around for. Yeah. And you have the same gutsy as you, which is why that's not as good. I don't know. You actually might be better than you. I think you're basically better in every way apart from health, and we can mitigate that with a bit of with some items. And I think your spells are a little better because you have the knockback, which is quite strong. Not that it does much damage, but it still does a decent amount because of just the base on the thing. We could definitely look into do something with you. Like you're someone who could do well from, like you're someone who could do well from a spell sword. Let's go with Selena. Actually, it's a bit annoying because obviously we got some KOs and wins. Want you, but I think it's this is sunk cost fallacy, right? We want to make sure that we're doing the best we can here. Recruit. We can afford the best recruit here, and to be honest, I don't like this. What have you got? Knockback resist, but less wisdom. Crit chance. Yet knockback chance. You actually might be worth picking up, if I'm honest. Icarus strike. Damage is multiplied by the percent of missing health. You're just very strong. Yes, you're going to cost me like most of my gold here. You're also pretty good. And you get gold. 5 moves, not much armor though. And you're not doing much in the way of damage anyway. And you'll apply stones to yourself, which is not great. But Vampiric Touch is pretty good. Oh, the mana cost is pretty bad though. That's one thing I've got to look at. Nappy, I don't think we're going to go with you. This is something that I'm really considering, just because he's such a strong unit straight away, and we've got the gold for it. So look at the shop. Maybe we change our mind if we look at the shop here with magic defense, knockback chance, and dodge chance. I'm not happy with that. I think we looked at the spells last time, and none of them were what we were looking for, really. Armor, magic damage, agility, and crit chance. That's very similar to something we've got, I think. Armor, magic, having wisdom, not crit chance, but it's pretty good. Does it make up for just the base stats we're going to get from the other dude? I don't think it is. We could also definitely sell this. I mean, I was going to teach this to Juniper to get some... just to increase our max AP without having to invest into agility, but maybe we don't even do that. It's interesting. Armor, magic damage, wisdom, HP. Armor, magic, agility. See, that gives you +6 agility. That will give you the thing anyway. 1 less magic damage. Same amount of armor. Defense, magic damage, and wisdom. Very nice, but not as good as this. Magic damage, wisdom. But head bash, that's a weird one to add on to this. Not happy with that. Straight up MP, physical damage, crit chance. There's still some decent stuff in here. I think we go for you, Zulthu. You're just strong base. Yeah, you've got this, which just does a little bit of damage and implies burning. And you've even got the mana to sustain it. Welcome to the team, Zulthu. You're just so strong, and I think because we've gained so much gold from the previous bouts with these two, I think it's just a worthwhile investment. Now, can we buy anything from the shop? We could have bought this. Whether we do or not. I think maybe we go for something just cheap and cheerful. You currently have 5 physical, 4 crit. When that could be 10 physical, 10 crit. What happens if we give you this? Wisdom and Vitality is the thing that I don't really care about. Is there anything I'd swap with you? These are almost the same. You also have high knockback chance. That's something else to consider. But you're also doing one on crit from perks. God, you're just a good... You're just good. No. This is what I'm thinking here. Strength is another 2... It also does knockback. This and this are basically the same thing, except this gives you a little bit of knockback as well. We are going to be down all our gold, but I think that may be worth it. We could sell the longsword as well. And then we start looking into... we need to give you more stuff as well. We'll not be using you. That's the problem. You're mostly here just for show, really. Again, you're someone we could pivot into being ranged a little bit, or we start giving you some. I think maybe we give you the longsword just for the extra little bit of damage. This is one thing we are doing. We're buying a lot of weapons. But we don't really have the... I don't think there's any armor here. Like, I'm not happy with that, to be honest. Although the 6 agility is really good. It's the magic damage I'm not happy with. But 6 armor is very nice, and that would make you. I think there's chances for future investments here. You get the sword because it is slightly better than this. We will sell. It's not much, but we'll sell it. We'll keep this book. We may want to give it to someone. Again, mana cost of 5. Doesn't consume a spell. This is something Zulthu would actually do really well with as well. We can't use it this round because we can't use buffs on ourselves. So be careful with versatile shock here. And I think because we've damaged these guys, I think this should be an easy fight. It's only been 11 minutes before the first fight, but I think most of the game is around making sure that you're setting this up right. We go first, which is quite nice. Who's the person who's going to go 6 times? You. You can get to like here. I don't think I don't think we move. They can't advance far enough. We just want to make sure she runs forward and then plan from there. So we'll avoid doing anything until we see what she does. That's exactly where I thought she'd be. She has fallen right into my trap. And it was, I can't buff friendly units. Now, this is a very pivotal moment here. This is what I think she'll cast. Well, she'll cast this anyway because, yeah, it doesn't consume a turn. What does the most damage? This, and it will also decrease her physical. She doesn't have enough to resist it, which is nice. We don't want to use this because it buffs herself, and we'll get he'll get pissed off. She has 17 resist. I do 28 plus 8, 36. This pushes you back 1 as well, which at least gives you a bit more room to maneuver. I think we're going to do this. Which also, yeah. And the first blood damage. Always forget about that. I also think this means I can come forward here and possibly kill you in 1? Possibly kill you in 1. We're doing 21, straight up. Plus 10% per tile, minus 10. The other thing I don't know is this percentage damage pre-mitigation or post-mitigation? I.e., is it 10% of 21, which would be, 2? Or is it 10% of 11, which would be 1? Damage is increased. Is that pre or post mitigation? I guess we could find out right now. We've killed her, and now this fight is easy. So how much did we do? We did 21 damage here, and 10 was blocked. And we moved 3... She got knocked about 1 there. We moved 1... I think we moved 3 spaces, so it's 30% more. We did 21 damage. So 30% of 21 would be 26. No, 27. Minus 10. Does it ignore armor as well? No. Just 10%. 10. So it was. Oh, yeah, it was also plus 5 as well. So it would be 26. 2.6 times 3. Which is like, let's say 7.5. So that would have been 31. Yeah, okay. So it's pre-mitigation damage is this gets buffed by, which actually makes this better. Sorry for kind of taking a long time there to really work out what was going on. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page. These guys aren't going to get into range for a while. You have range, but not much of it, and only apply burning. So you're not that interesting. What we've done here, however, is kind of given Juniper nothing to do. You can move up here and start shooting at these guys, to be fair. And I think that's the right call, because you resist a lot of magic. You resist a lot of everything, to be fair. You also can only move one space at a time. I can't use that, but I can just fight you. You have decent armor, to be fair. Yeah, I can really make a decision now whether I fight you or you. 29. Decent chance to crit. That's absolutely fine. Zapped, slowed. Hammer throw. On Zulthu. Did that knock me back? Who did that? Who did that? Swagor. It does knock back a tile as well. Okay. Absolutely fine. Fine. We can take out Arthur here, or we can take out... or we can attack Somber. I think either or. And possibly could have taken out Arthur just straight up. Got the knockback. Well, good for you. Ooh, big knock. What's your knockback chance? 10? And you are decaying, which means you take damage. And you probably... yeah, you're probably not going to be back in this fight, let's be honest. You take 2 moves a turn. If I just go up here and I could also blast you. I'm going to blast Somber. It's fine. Yeah, you're burning, but you've got loads of health. Bring it. Ooh, you tried to Chaos Curse me, eh? How about Pressure Bolt? Look at this. Juniper gains agility. I'm happy with that. Grubber gained agility. Oh, sorry. Grubber gains agility. Happy. 1 more agility. I could train you 1 more agility, actually. That might be worth. Wisdom. Wisdom on both of these is not great. We get a decent item, though. That's a minor buff to what we've got. We want to be getting armor. Just straight up 17 magic defense is something we're lacking across the board. Or armor, wisdom, crit chance, dodge chance, debuff chance. You know what? I think maybe just straight up magic. That's a difficult one. We've not really been coming up against much magic, but when we do, that would be very nice to go against like one of these dudes. I think maybe we buy the mantle. Yeah, that's a good plan. I think that is a good plan. Goblin with life as I stops you on the street. I have something here that no gladiator can turn down. A piece of equipment practically screaming for envy. All I ask you is a blood donation. +4 injury to all is horrible. I know we're strong right now. Oh, let's risk. Let's risk it for a biscuit. You know what? That may have been worth it. You are never not going to be injured. I'm sorry. This is probably the person I'm now most scared about. Magic defense, magic damage, MP and dodge chance. Actually, I should have read that more. That may be good on you. That may not have been worth it, to be honest. It gives pressure burst. But who am I giving that to? Magic damage, magic defense, MP dodge chance. That's definitely a melee spell person. Which I think we agreed would be you. So actually maybe this is the right play here. This is going to lower your HP even further. But I think we can move that to there. Because 8 HP is better than 1 vitality. 3 armor better than 4 armor though. I think this is fine. We would look now to pivot for you to be a spell sword. Oh, but pressure burst doesn't do damage. I forgot about that. It does knock them back 5. We would be looking for another spell for you, I think. And that's fine. And you gave up an armor with some health, which is fine for you. "17 magic defense. I think honestly you probably want that. This may have been a mistake. I don't think it was worth taking the taking what we did for it. Magic defense, magic damage, wisdom, and debuff resistance. I don't think I could take this off you. I think this is what's keeping you alive. You have base 28 HP. Oh no, it's a percentage, isn't it? So actually that should be fine. 8. Oh. 8 becomes more scary. 16 is still pretty scary. To be fair, we could swap you out, actually. Thinking about it now. If I go into my... Oh, there's an Undyne, but... It's a bit too little too late, I think. Anyway. If we go into the guild house and actually look into Selena as someone who is our spell sword. She has pressure bolts and she has life drain. I think maybe Azathia, as much as the gold is nice here, I can't have you die. And I think Selena getting the chance to do some stuff here is possibly a better option because she also has kind of the health and armor to sustain it. And maybe even swapping Thorn for Grubber just to let Grubber... we want the gold. No. We definitely want the gold. You could take Energize, that's also an option here. Like, we haven't looked at our fight next. Is this ordered in? Okay. Zingo is the best here. 2 moves. Some range here. High armor, high defense. She is quite strong, she's got quite a lot of vitality. She is semi-scary. 4 moves. Again, decent attack, not very defensive. Very little health, not so scary. Can take out from range. Kulsu. Very quick. Icarus Explosion. That is a really cool spell. She doesn't do much damage base, but that's still plus 20. And the rest of it is just physical, which she has a bit of. Rating, semi-scary. Because of this, although it's still short range, it's only 2 range. Semi-scary. High physical. Melee. Apart from that, he is a glass cannon. Rating, semi-scary. I could try and knock someone out with 0, it might take a little while to work it out. I think we said there was no recruits really worth our time. If there was, it'd be like you to replace Zathia. And that's, you know what? Actually, looking at it now, it gives you're not too bad. You can empower a friendly unit with strength, which doesn't consume a turn. You actually might be a straight up better version of Zathia here, even with the. And you get plus 1 AP. I think, actually, Dagon might be someone we consider. And as much as Azathia has been good to us, I think she's worth retiring here. I don't think you get anything for actually retiring. You can rename them. I'm not going to ever rename someone. Like, the name they're given is the name they're given. It's their story. And I think, actually, she's probably better than Zelina for the job that I'm giving them. Though she has actual magic damage stuff. To be honest, like the pressure burst isn't doing any damage, and she actually has decent wisdom to back up some damage. I mean, she has. I guess she's getting the magic thing from there. We would have to buy her a spell. Is the problem? This is good. Corrosion Cloud, magic plus 15, range 5. This is something we replace Versatile Shock with. Until we get something that we can use every turn. For 104 gold, that's very, very exciting. Magic damage, wisdom. Some more wisdom. Bit of defense, bit of damage, bit of defense. We lose the strength of vitality from you, and that is kind of something that's keeping you above board. I mean, you have base 11 and 3 from titles, and really base 14. What are you looking at like without it? Add that on. You'd have extra magic defense. So you would not die to magic. You would basically make sure you're always at range because of your lack of armor, and that's something we can mitigate with this eventually. So consider it. There is consideration here. You can't afford both. That's the main problem. You'd have to sell something here. And I think actually we will sell this plate mail just straight up. We still can't afford it. That's fine. We can sell the book maybe. Anything else exciting? Magic damage, strength, and HP. That is actually quite good for. It's essentially for what we want Selena to do, right? Or whoever we get. And I think actually, looking at this, crit chance, which is something we're not ticked. Crit chance is good on someone, on you actually. This is where we want that, and then possibly this here on you. So is that? It's magic defense. Okay, magic defense, strength, and HP. I don't think we want anything with this row. Physical damage, magic damage, debuff resistance. Physical damage, magic damage, debuff resistance again. This is what we're looking at when we're looking at someone like you. Not really caring about the crit chance so much, more caring about the fact that we can really get involved with the magic part of your kit. So there's the possibility here of buying these two. I think we can afford it. 1, 5, 5 plus 8 is 13. Ooh, I don't know if we can afford that. We might be like 1 gold short. But we can definitely afford these two together. Yeah, the 11 wisdom there is magic damage on top of anything else. This just gives you HP. And we would be looking now into making you very much a ranged. Because the problem is, right, here's the other problem. If we do this and we make her melee, we need to mitigate the armor somehow. Which this does because it gives you health. I think this is the best option here, but are you just doing everything that she does better? No, because you actually have a spell that does damage. Okay. Although, again, this is the problem, is this is something that's in, like... It's another thing that goes in a path. This is still decent. So it's 1 cooldown, it's short range. I think actually Pressure Bolt's actually not good on you. So actually having you might be better. But then, obviously, the other thing we're also thinking is we want Corrosion Cloud. We want this. I think we buy this without thinking about anything else. We make you forget a skill, which would be Versatile Shock. We make you learn Corrosion Cloud. We can afford this if we sell something for it. But we can definitely afford this and sell this anyway. I think we would sell this, yeah, it's the worst thing here. Physical damage. It's more physical damage anyway, and it's also magic damage. I think, actually, this is the purchase we make. We sell this because we've learned how to sell. Still got 61 gold. We could definitely afford something else. I don't think we do, though. Like just straight up potion of fire is probably okay. I don't know. Hammer throw. I don't think there's anything here that we're really looking into that's going to help us here. I think we move this back over to you purely just because we need you to have some health. You still have more health than her, even if we give her that. You're low, and I'm a bit scared of you. But I don't think there's anything cheap that has HP. That's 8 HP. That's not massive amounts. Maybe what we do is we go to the guild house and we increase this by 1 to get you 3. Anyone else who that would be good too? We can increase you by 2 to get you to 3. But I think this is probably worth doing. Although is it worth doing because we don't actually want you to be at the front? That's probably the better option. God, this game is there's a lot of thinking in this game. Let's just put it that way. About what is the best thing to do here. I think we stick with doing just this for now. Do we want Juniper to go first still? Possibly, because yes, these guys are going to be coming at us pretty hard. 4 and 5, 3 and 2. And we want to make sure Juniper can... We could probably actually make sure Juniper can do this. So maybe we actually wanted to go last. Because we don't want our first turn to be useless. We kind of want them to approach, get blasted, and have her run. Them come into a position, and then we can try and reposition to get these two off. Because in fact, they might actually move closer for these two, then we back up. Then we use this. So I think we quickly go to the guild house. Cheeky swap round here. Oops. What have I swapped there? Nothing. I didn't swap anything. Excellent. Oh. Yes. You were the one who wanted that? Yes. Because the armor is useful on you. Although actually... we're making you melee, right? Armor, damage, wisdom, HP. Magic defense, magic damage. The 2 wisdom gives, I think, 2 extra damage? 1 extra damage? Yeah, 1 extra damage for the 2 wisdom. So that's 6 damage versus 8 damage. MP we're not too worried about. Dodge chance. Yeah. Okay, this is the right round. Juniper going last, I think, is fine. Maybe we should even make a 3rd just because she has reliance on being in a row when this guy does not. These two do. This guy does not. This guy does. I think I'm happy with this setup. We'll see how it goes. Fight 2, 30 minutes into the video. Let's go. I think it's just because as you get later into these runs, you have to think about more and more stuff. Giants of Darkness. Combatants at night. The reason I'm not remembering his name is the word combatants is kind of boring. To let a beast like you participate, what insult to this fine event? Mate, I'm gonna annihilate you. You have come into a good position here. I think we just go forward here. We look into possibly doing a pushback next turn. Yeah, perhaps we approach here. The problem is actually these guys are going to approach even further. You've gone a pretty wacky way round. But you are in a range of this. How much is this doing? It pierces 50% of the enemy's magic defense. It does magic plus 15, which is 43. So 43 minus 2. And the 20% bonus that this kills you. You dodged it! That's really bad. What's your dodge chance? 10%? That's now on cooldown for 2 rounds. This has gone pretty poorly, if I'm honest. We can definitely burninate one of you. Who wants the burn? Probably you, because you'll die, like, pretty quick to it. Although maybe you, because how long does the burning last? How long were we burning for? 2. Ah, this has not gone well. We can back up 1 and do this to her. Which is very, very nice. I think getting the first blood, the first blood damage, interestingly as well here, first blood damage does not apply if you resist all the damage, which is good. Or in fact, yeah, because you resisted damage there. Pressure bolts, you took 4 collision. Again, looking at this, a backup and a smash into you would possibly kill you instantly. You'd probably die even if I don't back up, but there's no point in not backing up because the extra damage is always going to be. You're always going to be ending the turn on this, so using this with 1 AP left is always efficient. Good kill. Big knockback there. You don't have much. You guys are getting lucky. 10% chance to dodge a knockback, and you've done that twice now. I'm not particularly happy with how that's gone. And I'm not in range of anything here. It'll be Kulsu next. Oh no, Kulsu just went. So it'll be straight to Zulthu. And then back around to Mercy. I think I'm going to back up here and just not make that space unavailable. Mercy. Who's the scary one? It's Zungo. He's not in melee yet, but he will be soon. Oh, Kulsa also has the scary magic thing she's not used yet. I think I could possibly kill her with Zulthu now. Good crit, Zulthu. Life drain. You took 1 scrape damage. Very, very good. You're doing decent this, but you've not lost any health, so I'm not really too worried about it. Birchman, 5 tiles back. Maybe just kind of come out wide here. And we'll think about doing this, depending on where you go. Mate, why are you using this? What is the point? What's my resistance? 38? That was not a smart move. Your strength is this. Like, you can do 43... You could kill Zulthu. So I think it... I've got the armor for it. I feel like that was an unwise move. That's all I'm saying. Actually, maybe it wasn't because you didn't move forward. I can't now attack you here. I'm going to stop here, though. Stab. Good. Hyperspeed tackle. Fine. 1 scrape. Not much of a problem here. Oh, I should have come forward. I should have come that way, and I would have been able to do it. I can do this, though. Resist. Oh! Yep, this is what I'm scared about. You may have just died. I need to drop an enemy to exactly 0. However, you have just activated my trap card by coming into range here. You have lower everything. You've got a lot of resist on that. But I'm not too scared of you. I need to kill you. I just need to kill you. Good slam. You don't have the movement to get back into range. Where did you come? You came down here. Okay. Yeah, I want to be doing physical to you. Well, even then, actually, you've got quite a lot of armor. Alright, crit. Never mind, you crit and knock back. Which means I didn't get this, but I got a lot of ticket sales here. Selena got wisdom, which I'm fine with, because we are going magic. Juniper vitality, absolutely fine. Zulfa armor, absolutely fine. Grubber. I'm worried about you. Mana bomb is very nice. But I think no one would take this. Just for 50 damage. Physical damage, vitality, HP, MP. It's not that much physical. It is definitely a tank item. So very nice for Grubber. Less armor though. Armor, wisdom, vitality. The vitality on this would be 24. So 4 less HP than this. Actually, more because that's always got +1. But armor and wisdom. Difficult choice between these two. I think the HP. Although 5 wisdom also gives you magic defense. I think we go with this. You notice Garup, one of the next opponents. This could be opportunity for sabotage. Why not? You manage to snag some gremlin repellent from a nearby cupboard and slip it into Grubber's ring without noticing. The effect won't be immediate, but it should give you an advantage coming fight. 6 injured. Speak of 6 injured, Grubber, you're 6 injured. You may be even with the gold you're giving us, as it is getting more and more, you may be grounds for the bench. We're looking at the names here. Go right to left. 5 moves, no armor, no magic defense, not a huge amount of health. Death Train is scary as it is 5 range, but it requires an unblocked target. And you are going last, so I'm thinking that I'm thinking we want Juniper straight after you, so Juniper goes first. It's very scary because you can close the gap pretty quick and do. It's not much based on your base, but it is a lot based on the physical and the percentage. Oh, no, I'm not scared of you. You can't cast it, you don't have the mana. So I'm not scared of you at all. You are injured, and now you are kind of boned. -1 armor, 22 health. Not really doing anything apart from just pure damage. 3 moves. 2 moves. You have the Icarus Explosion, and that would be 40 damage. You don't have much armor, and you're still pretty physically good. You are quite scary. You also have a lot of health. You're basically Juniper. Maybe even a slightly scarier version. Purely because of this spell. You are tanky AF. But apart from that, I'm actually not too bothered. You're just tanky. But even then, it's just health. You are the scary one as the green. So you're the one I'm going to have to want to deal. You have more health. You have more everything. You're scary. Lumina, you're scary. What sale items we got? We got a plus physical, plus agility, plus crit, plus dodge. The 8 agility is nice. That definitely helps us with a few people here. And the crit chance is good. So maybe something we look at for you. Buffing your crit is pretty nice. Curved Dagger, more crit, more physical. It's basically a slightly better version of this. Just purely because it will be an extra 16 crit damage. Additional to this. This also gives crit damage. This is, yeah. A combination of these two with you is very nice. Just purely because of your high strength. We're still looking for armor. I mean, Grubber needs armor. Magic damage. I don't think there's anything. That would be good. Magic damage though. I guess this is something that maybe we give to you. Oh yeah, what was this? Armor, wisdom, vitality. We might as well give this to Grubber. Right. Just because armor and vitality. The wisdom is whatever. We can sell this for like pittance. We're not using energize, and I have a feeling we won't. I still am not going to sell it though. Even after all that. We probably want to be filling out the slots now, if I'm honest. So we want to be looking at stuff like this. Armor, magic defense, magic damage, and vitality is very, very good. All of those things are good. Especially on someone like Selena. Or whoever our kind of spell sword is. Magic damage, wisdom, knockback chance, dodge chance. This is just lots and lots of health. So the combination of these two, or one of these two. How much is this going to cost us? 195? We'd be 1 short. Although... No, we can't sell anything either. We would legitimately be 1 gold short to buy both of these, I think. It's currently 273, 283, 285. Oh no, sorry. 285 and this sells for 20. I'm not even going to look at crit chance. Let's go there. Yeah, I'm not even going to look at the dudes. I think we've got all the dudes we need. HP crit. HP vitality, and the vitality's worth 44. And then more armor, magic defense, more magic damage, more vitality. You are set up very well. I'm happy with how you're set up. Physical, magical damage, magical defense, magical damage, pressure burst. Looking at possibly getting extra spells for you. Oh, I should have looked at the spells just in case that was the one I wanted. No. Okay, I think we're fine here. We may look into swapping Grubber out. We'll just take the recruits. There were a lot of Undines this time. Ah! But I think that's fine. Bovine tackle makes no sense. You're a fish. I possibly could have afforded you. But again, I think I'm happy with who we've got now. Grubber, I would swap you out for basically be another tank, really. Possibly even basically swapping you to there, and then having the... Like, you gain crit. You get more crit than Thorn does base. Like, how is this looking? Yeah, you're basically just a pure tank, but without the benefits of having as much magic defense. You actually might be the better tank. If I'm looking purely on... Hang on. Do you not lose injury counters if you don't fight? This is a worry. Because essentially I've benched these guys and they're never coming back. Let me have a look at the tutorial. So I'm pretty sure she should have less. Units with injury counters. After each fight, all your gladiators will be healed 1 injury counter. All your gladiators. I think they are... We just need to remember now, these guys had 6 injuries going into this next fight. Now, what does it look like if it goes that way around? No. I think you've got the base vitality to support going for the crit chance. And you having 18 armor is very nice. And, like, loads of health. But you are still scary. I don't think I'm scared of anyone else, to be honest. Deliver a one-hit knockout, I think is going to be possible. I think there's lots of options for that. Basically, Juniper gets first blast on Garub, is how we do this. Right, last fight of the round. Apparitions of Desolation? I don't even know what an apparition is. I know what an apparition is. Maybe that's the same word, I just never spelt it right. Who has the big moves? Who has the big money moves? This little guy. I think that's fine. I don't think you can approach... Oh, hang on. You basically... Oh, yeah, I'm not scared of you because you don't have the mana for it. Idiot. I think we just advance here. Yeah, I think I'm happy to advance here as well. Let me just check on some ranges here. You have no range. You have 4, but it requires line of sight. And you also have this, which requires 2. You could definitely approach and shoot one of these 2. I'm pretty happy with either one you pick. But you're not in range of you, so I'm actually happy to do this. And actually bringing you close is fine. Oh no, I got anti-first blooded. Step forward, pressure bolt. That's fine, I can do that. Which also knocks you back. And crits, which is very, very nice. What's your crit chance? 20... It's 4%, okay. Fine. I can't have you getting in the way. So I think you just poison. Good. That's fine, you avoided it. I think... Pierce is 50% of the thing. You have a lot, but you're basically going to have 5 magic defense against my 43. That does completely KO you though. And I'm not sure if killing you counts as a full KO because you're already on some health, so we'll do that. Chaos Curse made me do something. Magic damage reduced by 50. Not really an issue. Happy with that. And we can definitely steal some health here. Oh no, the magic damage will be reduced. We don't want to be doing that this turn. I think maybe we can do a knockback somewhere. No, we're not going to get in because you're in the way. We can't get in range anywhere. Maybe you just hold still. Let the rest of the people fight here. Ooh. That was the Icarus explosion that I was worried about, so now she's used that. I think we're okay. Again, I think I want to do the step back and shoot. I possibly should have moved you forward to start mobbing her. Step back. And blast. You don't have much armor, which is great. Oh, and now I'm actually able to do with my 26, minus 10, 16. Hang on, who goes next? Banzu and then Thorn. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and the collision. Ooh, that was a bad move. Should have thought that. Although that, to be fair, the crit knockback was 3% on the crit, so that was just unlucky. The knockback I should have been more careful of, though. Got rid of Lumina. We have now got in the way here, but that's fine. Knockback's 3 tiles, so you definitely want to be shuffling that way a little bit. Come back out a little bit. Opposing strike does 1 scrape damage. And he has Stone Skin, which reduces armor by 5. Not a huge problem because we can just do that. And this. Very nice. 60 bonus gold, happy with. Zulthu going down is really bad. Because he's got such high base damages, we really don't want it. Not high base, we really don't want him going down anytime soon. Vitality, happy with. Strength, happy with. Vitality, again, happy with. Who needs something new? We've definitely got some greens going on. Potential for a new armor. What have you got here? Health and crit chance. Armor debuff resistance, magic damage. I don't think any of these are good, so I'm going to go for this because it seems like it's the most expensive. We reached a new tournament level. You're visited by your sponsor, who's looking rather serious compared to listen, champions are taking notice of the ranks, so that's the same thing. Okay. But we did get the 3 pieces of equipment, which is physical damage, agility, and wisdom. Which is, like, perfect for you. I don't know. We'll see next time to see what we want to be picking up here. I'm still looking for a single... Well, I'm not really looking for any more, let's be honest. I think the guild hat. Oh yeah, okay, so you do get healed every round, so these guys are on 5 now. That's very good. Having them in that fight would have given us more gold, but I think this was safer. Zulthu being on half health is fine. And the next fight looks like it's going to be quite tricky. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. We're on to round, I think this is the round 4. Which is pretty good. Longer videos, because I'm kind of thinking about it and kind of going through everything in my mind now. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.